All right, bet. What's going on, Haven family? Kennedy, what's good, bro? What's up? It's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. It is my intention that everyone has had a wonderful, magnificent rotation. If you're not in a wonderful, magnificent mood, may you be in a wonderful, magnificent mood by the end of this video. Full disclaimer, this video is for entertainment purposes only. Any and everything you see on this channel is merely speculation. View discretion is advised. Please do your own homework and research for proper discernment. As we use these videos to escape from the chaos going on outside of ourselves on the external world. So if it doesn't resonate with you, leave it on the ground for someone else to pick it up. Simple as that. It's that simple. Anyhow, I want to give a big, huge, gigantic shout out to Eric McAllister for the $10 Cash App donation. While we were streaming on a previous presentation, great gratitude and thanks. It wasn't. I couldn't afford any pizza at the time, honestly. Like I told you, I've been craving pizza. You guys, I've really been craving pizza, so I couldn't get no pizza. But I did walk down to the supermarket and get some banana chips and some dates, and I ate those like a pair of cookies and some gummies. I ain't gonna lie to you. So, great gratitude and thanks. Like I said, it goes to the foundation, the channel, and my well-being. So, huge shout out to Eric McAllister for the $10 Cash App donation while we were streaming on the previous presentation. Anyhow, with that being said, let's move forward. If you've been here from the beginning, I wish you nothing but abundance, balance, harmony, love, prosperity, strength, unity, including authenticity. If you're new to the channel, like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when we go up. Anyone and everyone who has ever sown a seed with me will be returned 100-fold as the Most High. You as a divine vessel to divine support yours truly. Because all about divine support. I just want to say grace, God, and thanks. Peace and prosperity to you and yours. It never goes unnoticed. It does help the channel, the foundation of my well-being. If you'd like to do the same, the links are in the video description or the about tab on the channel, Cash App, and PayPal only. For the people in the back, they are not obligated. Once again, for the people in the back, they are not obligated. But if you feel like you want to do the same, listen, much gratitude, and abundance and reciprocation. Great gratitude and thanks. Anyhow, now I ate banana chips, not plantain chips. Banana chips. There's a difference. There is a difference. I ain't gonna lie to you. Anyhow, I did enjoy them. I wish I had more, but I don't. I ran through them, like I said, like a pair of cookies and some gummies. It was amazing. It was amazing. Anyhow, let's get right into it. I know it's Friday. People busy. There's this and that. You guys can catch up. You guys can catch up. 4 views, 1 like, terrible. It's amazing that I gotta remind you guys to hit the like button. Like it's crazy, bro. Grown adults can't do a simple free support that helps me get into the algorithm. Whatever, man. Anyhow, let's get into it. I ain't even gonna do no wasting no time. We're gonna get quick. We're gonna be quick one and get up out of here. That's what I'm gonna do.
Congratulations, gods and goddesses. I'd like to welcome you to your cosmic graduation. You can put your cap and gown on and pat yourself on the back. Okay. You have officially made it to the next level. And this is a wonderful time to be alive. But with that all being said, we are going to soon witness some pretty tumultuous events. So it's imperative we practice resilience in the upcoming days. Now, ancient prophecies are literally unfolding right before our eyes. And soon there will be a global viewing of the black extraterrestrials. And people will also finally get a chance to see the 7 to 9 foot Nubian beings that have been visiting this planet in secrecy. All right. And also the 3 Furies are returning. OK, the 3 Furies are the winged goddesses with serpentine hair, whose names are Alecto, Megara, and Tisiphone. Now, these names are derived from Greek. Alecto means unceasing or endless anger. The name Megara means to hold a grudge. And the name Tisiphone is actually a combination of 2 Greek words. Tissis meaning retribution and phonos, which means murder. So when you implement the full translation, the name Tisiphone literally means avenging murder. All right. Now, these goddesses have returned at this particular time in resonance to balance the scales of chaos and order. Okay. And I also made you aware of the cosmic Ethereal mother and how divine feminine energy will soon emerge to bring about a profound transformation. And this is the energy of Sekhmet, make no mistake. And their mission is to challenge the current power structures and to usher in the law of one, which is governed by the energy of love. We're currently on a brink of a quantum leap in regards to consciousness collectively, all right? We're ascending to what's known as Christ consciousness through the activation of our 12 silicate matrix. Nice. This isn't science fiction, okay? It's happening right now on a subatomic level. Our very DNA or DEA, all 12 strands of it, is undergoing a profound upgrade. This quantum shift is rewiring our genetic makeup, unlocking dormant potential that's been held within us for millennia. This is what shows like Supercell and Raising Dion displayed. And as we tap into this higher state of being, we're not just changing ourselves, we're literally transforming the very fabric of reality on a quantum level, okay? This is why these deletes have been attacking us biologically via the food, the air, the water, okay? Their objective is to hinder the ascension process and prevent cosmic light code activation and the integration of your celestial light body by intercepting your mutations by way of horizontal gene transfer. This is why I highly stress the importance of utilization of a parasite cleanse as well as detoxing the body. Sweet wormwood, black walnut, and whole cloves not only kill parasites but also eradicate their eggs. I do have the parasite cleanse available on Holistic Remedies for Ascension, link in bio. I also highly recommend utilization of chlorophyll for detoxification. Chlorophyll contains a substance called mycelium that wraps around unwanted materials to properly expel and transport them out of the blood. That also includes toxic metals such as aluminum, lead, cadmium, and mercury. It's very important that we also incorporate intermittent fasting as well. Intermittent fasting is going to be something that's going to really ensure that we stay in homeostasis and that we avoid a lot of the deceptive machinations that are utilized to lower our frequency, such as the compromised food or genetically modified organisms that's designed to have adverse effects on your genetic sequence. It's more important than ever to avoid processed food as well as refined sugar and carbohydrates. All right. We want to get to the point where we're maintaining a 7 on a pH scale. All right. Anything under a 7 is considered acidic. Anything at a 7 or higher is considered alkaline, according to Dr. Sebi. All right. And with us being electromagnetic beings, it's important that we're consuming things such as vegetables and fruits, and also utilizing things like coconut water for hydration. Coconut water is basically nature's Gatorade and very rich in electrolytes. Herbs such as blue lotus as well as mugwort makes it a lot easier to experience things like astral projection as well as lucid dreaming. All right, there's a lot of gods and goddesses that actually indicate that they can't remember their dreams correctly. What this means is that you need activity in the prefrontal cortex of the brain, and then you need to also successfully ascertain a theta frequency. Herbs such as blue lotus and mugwort is phenomenal for creating extra activity in the prefrontal cortex of the brain and allowing you to successfully accomplish REM, which is rapid eye movement. With all the upcoming events, it's important that you have a decalcified pineal gland so you can have proper access to the quantum field to see what's going on. A lot of the gods and goddesses are actually reporting meeting up in the astral realm, actually seeing visions of fighting military and things of that nature. They're seeing the Great Awakening. They're seeing us all collectively associated in the Grand Canyon and things of that nature. And then there's other gods and goddesses who aren't having the ability of seeing those dreams or those transcendental states of awareness is because their pineal gland is compromised with calcium deposits. So at this point in time, through this ascension process, one of the things you want to utilize is herbs like Haritaki, lion's mane, ginkgo biloba, orms. All of these things are phenomenal for decalcifying as well as activating the pineal gland and allowing you ample access to the Akashic records. For all high-quality herbs and metaphysical products for spiritual elevation, click the link in my bio and visit Holistic Remedies, your extension to ascension.
So, Council, again, more Skywalkers over Japan. Not the first time we've seen this exact same event take place in the sky. This is at least the 100th time I've posted this exact same event in different places all around the realm. Here it is again in Japan. This is exactly like what happened over the Caribbean the other day, except the one in the Caribbean was way more prominent, and it was in the middle of the day, and it was more recent. This one's a little older. This happened a couple months ago. I'm using it to make a point. Ask Elon Musk if he was in Japan as well, just like he was in the Caribbean, in Texas, in fucking Germany, every country around the world where you see this exact same formation of star orbs and celestial bodies. They claim it's SpaceX. Is this a SpaceX as well? And if so, let me know when they were in Japan, and where is the debris from the one in the Caribbean, this one, and all the other ones that have happened over the past years.
I agree with
anyway, for all my real ones connecting the dots, the Skywalkers are here. Let's go. Bang, bang. Yeah. Yeah, Council, it's not that hard to see what I'm saying. This exact same formation keeps happening everywhere around the world. They keep claiming it's SpaceX. This time they're just calling it a fireball. The one in Japan, literally, they're just saying it's a fireball. Other ones, they're saying it's satellites. But I'm like, why are they making the exact same formations? Why are they shooting across the sky and not falling down? And where is the debris? And when...
Why would a fireball be going horizontally across the sky? Like, they really think people stupid. It's crazy.
Since the rockets and satellites have all of this material, point is, all that is just a cover-up, and that has failed. Let's go.
You know they eat babies. That is not bullshit. It's true.
So it's not just the dogs and the cats, not just the pets.
It's not just the dogs and the cats. They're full-on vampires. And everybody still thinks I'm crazy, but I'm not crazy. They're full-on vampires. They love the taste of human flesh, and they drink human blood. They do, Tucker. Stop staring at me like that.
You're freaking me out, man. Because you spent your life in the entertainment business, so I think you have some authority on this.
So many kids that I was in mental institutions with over the years, they are all from those cults, and they've covered it all up. They cover it all up, and
crazy. Makes sense why they would be in a mental institute, right? Doping them up so they can't speak or fully function. Makes sense.
Just pray to God. I'm just going to pray to God that he opens everybody's eyes in this country. By the time we go in to vote for Trump, that he will open up everybody's eyes and they will stop pretending to be asleep. You know what they say, you can't wake people up that are pretending to be asleep, but I pray to God, please wake up even those who are pretending to be asleep with the irrefutable truth of what the worst people on this planet are really up to. They are really up to that. They're doing it. There are so many victims. There are so many victims. There are so many children victims that are now adults. The epidemic in America is child sexual abuse, and I just want people to see it. I want people to open up their eyes and see how prevalent and horrible it is. 1 of 3 girls, 1 of 4 boys in this country today. It's just horrible, and you just can't lie it away anymore. It's going to get more and more apparent, and you got to choose your side. Choose your side. Choose your side.
You know what? I just may watch this franchise. Because I'm going back to doing on and off, but before I go back to on and off, I got one more video to do. I got one more presentation to do for you guys before I do on and off flip-flop. But I am also debating rejuvenating over this recycle, aka weekend, for the people in the back who don't understand what I'm saying. But yeah, I just may watch this franchise over the recycle. Keep going.
Facility. 2-3 million homeless. homeless wandering around America?
New York and LA got the most homeless, don't they? I'm not too aware about where all the homeless is heavy in numbers, but I know there's a lot of homeless in New York, a lot of homeless in LA, and Red Cat was just asking, where did they disappear to during these fires? And did I not say they are being harvested? This is for entertainment purposes only and speculation, YouTube. I don't know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? I'm just the guy on the sideline that's shadow banned because y'all don't want me speaking the truth because I talk too loud. So, laugh it away. Laugh it away. Right. Let's keep going.
Just come back. There's nothing stopping.
I think this has deep significance. You got a melanated being on the right who's standing for righteousness. They got him depicted as a vampire still, but he's standing for righteousness. Then you got this coon on the side who's going along with the plan. And he's like, yo, you see what they doing to us? You see this? You think they got a place for you? You think you got a spot in their future, bro? You got to read between the lines when you're watching these movies.
For them now, it's me. It's me.
Council, I know you guys know by now. It's not just a movie. Man. This is real life. You see what Roseanne Barr was saying in the beginning? It's not a joke. This is literal. This is exactly what's going on in your reality. All these missing people, all these missing children, you'll find them on a blood farm just like that. If it's not a blood farm, it's some sort of torture center, some place for organs, or it's for sex slavery, or it's for straight up food. They literally eat you and they farm you. This is the animal farm. It's called the Cabbage Patch. And it's exactly like what you see in the movie Blade. Art imitates life, imitates art. Let's go. Bang, bang. Yeah. And yeah, Council, let me add something, because I didn't know the statistics for real until I heard Roseanne say it. I didn't know that 1 in 3 little girls gets violated and 1 in 4 little boys gets violated in the United States. I didn't know that. And from my heart, I am sorry. I am sorry for that, for all the children all around the fucking realm. It shouldn't be happening. And this is the reason we fight the fight we fight. And everyone who's in this battle, stand strong. Those demons will not get away with any of their wickedness or their debauchery. I promise you this. That Epstein list, that diddler list, don't you worry about any of that in the physical world. All those people's names are in the book of life or the book of death. All those people's names are already in the book of judgment. So don't worry about no judgment on earth. Matter of fact, they're already getting it. But what is coming? We're talking about a judgment 10,000 times worse than any man or any court of law could deliver. The law of the Most High is dropping on this reality right here and now. And all you wicked vampires, all you molesters, you're not getting away with the things you did. And I can promise you this. And all the little ones in situations, just stand strong. You're going to get rescued, I promise you. And you will make it through whatever circumstance you find yourself in. Just have faith in yourself and survive. You get me? Hold on for one more day. The rescue team is on the way. I promise you this from my heart. Do not give up on yourself. Make sure you live. That's when they win, is if you break. Don't break. Stay strong and show them that you are made in the image of the Most High God, and nothing will change that. And remember, these creatures, these people doing these things, they are demonic entities. Don't blame yourself. These wicked motherfuckers are from the pits of hell. They manipulate, they oppress, and they take advantage of anything that they can. It's not your fault. They shouldn't be like that. We're gonna make the universe spin back in its proper rate, back in its proper flow. Everything will balance out and oscillate as it should. I am telling you, just hold steady. Everything is sorting itself out. The atmosphere is flipping right now. The fire is charging up and it's going to burn each and every last one of these parasite worms. So once again, my real ones, y'all stay up, stay lit, and let's go. Bang, bang. Yeah, family, just a reminder. Wicked people win when good people do nothing.
Well said,
Let me say it again. Wicked people win when good people do nothing. When these evil creatures want to go out and worship their demons, their devils, and bring forth whatever eventuality they have planned, they physically go out and do it. They don't wait on an invisible devil. They do it. You must move accordingly. You're not waiting on some invisible sky daddy. You are God in the flesh. You are here as a warrior to change things. Move accordingly.
When the Moors were civilized in Europe, the Moors taught the Europeans the Alpha Beta system. With the help of the Draconian Reptilians and stuff like that, they came and conquered us, and now they literally teaching us the language that we taught them. We got tricked. We got bamboozled.
Yeah.
We been bamboozled.
Yeah.
Infinite being, you've been bamboozled, infinite being. We taught them the Alpha Beta system, the alphabetical system. Y'all came back, conquered us, and taught it to us. We supposed to speak telepathy. We not even supposed to use words. We above words. We infinite being. We above words. We not even supposed to use words. We got conquered, and now we learning the Alpha Beta system, and it's putting blockages on our brains. It don't put blockages on other people's brains because our bodies are different. Our genetics is different. Put blockages on our shit though.
A lot of y'all are walking shields and you don't even know. You walk into certain people's life, you bring divine protection, favor, your light to their life. You are the covering, and that protection radiates to everybody in your orbit. Let's talk about how this works. I told y'all plenty of times before, not everybody is on the same spiritual rank. Some people out here spiritually bankrupt, living off the energy of others. Half the time they don't even realize it. You tapped into the divine, you create a force field of energy around you that's so powerful and potent. What happens is that field attaches to everybody around you. Now it's covering and protecting them. Again, you're the walking shield. You are the protection. You are the vessel. They're reaping your benefits to your connection to source. Here's the part that always get their ass in the end. They mistreat you, when they mishandle you, when you decide to leave and walk away. Protection lift, baby. You leave, they no longer in proximity to your light. You lose access to the blessings and favor that came with you.
In other words, when the chosen walks out the building, towers fall down.
Got nothing to do with you being petty or vindictive. That is spiritual law, baby. You cannot plant seeds of hurt and betrayal and expect a harvest of blessings. Spirit don't even work like that. Because when somebody out here loving purely with the purest intentions, hidden motives, that's a divine gift. Love isn't just emotional, it's spiritual currency. When they wronged you, especially after you've poured into them, the scales have to balance, which means everything has to be corrected. Scales of justice always tip in the favor of the pure-hearted. Remember that shit. Somebody who loves from their soul, there is no love that's lost. Even when you feel like you were used or discarded, the universe saw everything. The spirit saw it all. Trust and believe that. The blessings that were coming your way are already in motion. You lose nothing by walking away, but guess what you do gain? Clarity, peace, and your power, most importantly. Call your power back. The ones who took advantage, they left trying to pick up the pieces, wondering why everything fell apart all of a sudden. You were their protection. You were their grace. They only realize it once it's too late. Just remember, your energy is a gift, not a guarantee. Let me know y'all thoughts in the comments. Peace, love, and light, and gratitude for watching. Do you think just because you spiritual, you gotta be a doormat?
Absolutely not. But let's hear this. Because people really be having it twisted. They think because you enlightened, you on your path, you on your journey, whatever, however you want to word it, when you discover yourself, and you aligning with yourself, they really think you gotta roll over and get F. They really think that. Like, that's not how it works. But let's hear what she gotta say so she could put it in proper words and terms for the people in the back.
Know where this idea came from, but I'm about to put this shit to rest right now. Just because I've tapped into my higher self does not mean I'm about to let people play with me. Know where this idea came from. Oh, you spiritual, you supposed to let it slide, turn the other cheek, you vibrating higher. Absolutely, I am. However, I'm not with that turn the other cheek shit. I leave that to the religious folk. I ain't gonna hold no grudges. I'ma let it go. I'm also gonna set some boundaries so you know not to try that shit again. You let people walk all over you, you not just letting them disrespect you. You're disrespecting yourself. And I'm talking about energetically, physically, and spiritually speaking. It all comes back to you because you telling the universe, I'm okay with this type of treatment. No, I am not. Because guess what? You're gonna keep attracting it over and over again. Me though. The moment I see some bullshit coming my way, I stop it right in its track. No hesitation and no second guessing. Why? Because I respect myself enough not to tolerate no nonsense. I don't treat me fucked up. I'm not allowing you to do it. And it up for yourself does not mean you being petty or unkind. It does not make you any less spiritual. It means you know your worth and you walk in an alignment with the love that you have for yourself. If y'all think I'm out here just floating on a cloud talking about love and light, you step all over me, baby, you got another thing coming. Might have had the right day, but you definitely got the wrong one. That's the energy I want y'all to walk with every single time. And I'll say it with me. You let them disrespect you. You're disrespecting yourself. We can't have that. Open your throat chakra. You've been quiet long enough. If you want to learn more about how to do that, I'm going to check out my ebooks. Click the link in my bio for more information. Let me know y'all thoughts in the comments. Peace, love, and light, and gratitude for watching.
But that don't mean be confrontational and all that. Like she said, set your boundaries and keep it pushing. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes, let's use myself as an example. Sometimes I tell myself it's better off to not say anything because I know how I get. I can be real explosive. But however, if I don't say nothing, it's gonna continue to happen. What I'm just supposed to be sitting dormant and stagnant and being in my head about it, like yo man. You building up on the inside a bunch of frustration. What you think gonna happen when you combust? Right? The combustion, the explosion is gonna be crazy. So when you open your throat chakra and verbally express, you're gonna look like you crazy. Telling you something that you don't know.
Oh, you ain't fake. Yeah, you chosen one. You see, we're in a generation full of the fakest people to ever exist. I'm talking about they so fake, they'll rather get veneers instead of putting energy in to brushing their own teeth. They'll rather get a BBL instead of putting energy in going to the gym. They'll rather sit on social media for hours studying someone else's personality instead of putting energy in to find their own. These people clearly lack energy, but not you, chosen one. You got the energy to keep your hygiene A1. You got the energy to hit the gym when it's needed. You got the energy to be your true self, and that's real. Anyways, y'all know how I keep it. Y'all be guys. Hey. The importance of minding your business. I'm about to break this down, so let me cook. If there's an issue between two parties, and one of them decide not to take accountability, it appears as though both parties is not taking accountability. So how do you determine who's wrong from the outside? You can't. This is why you're not supposed to judge unless you have all the facts. And you can't have all the facts unless you were directly involved in the situation. When you judge, it places you and your energy into a situation, which always escalates the issue. The innocent person and the truth gets buried in the process. When you're judging others, the issue never gets fixed. The guilty person lives to con another day. This is why it's so hard to maintain a positive world, and why it's so easy to maintain a negative one. You see, when you judge without facts, you're just as bad as it's...
It is easier to be negative instead of positive. You can't lie. It's way easier to be negative instead of positive. And that's the test. That's the trial and error. Like, can you get through the nonsense? Can you get through the BS? Can you alchemize and transmute the negative energy into positive when it's so heavy?
Fraudulent legal system, because what they do is judge other people's business, making people's lives harder even if they're innocent. The system operates on opinions. That changes, not facts that stays the same. Now I want you to imagine this. You get pulled over by a cop saying you're going 47 in a 35. when you know for a fact you was going 30 miles per hour, not 47. So he decided to ask, how did he read your speed? Then he says with his eyes, with the approximate reading, which is a opinion. But now get this, all the witnesses that's riding by, you pulled over, automatically thinks you're guilty. Just because you're pulled over. And again, that's another opinion, not a fact. Now this innocent driver is in a lose-lose situation that can only get worse because the cop's energy, along with all the witnesses passing by energy, is now being used against you. This is why judging others always leads to good people down the wrong path, even if it's not intentional. Judging is a psyop created by our enemies to ensure a negative outcome. In most situations, only God can judge. And if you're a piece of that God, you are allowed to judge yourself and all the people you allow inside of your energy, but nothing beyond that, because they'll be mixing different energies into different realities that you are not in. Anyways, y'all know how to keep it. Y'all be guys. Hey.
The body you had in your past life is still buried somewhere on this planet. The planetary alignment is going to wake so many people up or put us back to sleep. Let's get into this. Don't be surprised if you start having more deja vu or it seems like time is moving faster or slower. They changed the time loop again. What I mean by a time loop is a time jump or a time shift. They trying to bring us back into the dark ages. Remember all these weird ass portals they was putting up in New York City, Philadelphia, and people said, this is not a real portal, it's just a big ass FaceTime. Well, if I wanted to FaceTime you, I'd pick up my phone and just do it. I wouldn't go to a big ass portal. Think about it. We have something in the universe called parallel worlds or a higher self. There is another version of you on another planet doing the opposite of what you're doing right now. So if you have a shitty life right now, the planetary alignment might say, hey, it's time for you to have good luck. If you have good life right now, the universe might say it's time for you to have a bad life. This is called parallel worlds. If you never had deja vu, well, 2025, you might have it almost every day. This planetary alignment is connected with our chakras in our body. But not only that, it's connected to all of our past lives. For the people that don't understand what's going on, this is a time matrix prison. We are all locked away during time. If you look at the word timer and look at it backwards, you get remit. The definition of remit, to send back, to give up, surrender, or to resign. They are trying to send us back into the dark ages. But this story is a little darker because they are using our cosmic energy or spiritual energy to rewind time. Remember Jay-Z and Puff with that little girl, 13? Remember Donald Trump was at McDonald's? The M is 13. Not only that, we had Friday the 13th. It might sound a little weird, but I'm going somewhere with this. Stay with me. All this is connected to the number 13. We are going into the 13th zodiac, which is the serpent. We are all doing time in the matrix and we are trying to get out of it. But did you know what the clock really represents? Every day we look at this clock and we don't think nothing of it, but it controls everything we do. What time we go to work, what time we're born, what time we die, what time we gotta eat, what time. It's always about time. But what if I told you it's a deeper meaning behind all of this? Remember, we are in the 13th zodiac. Everything that's happening right now is the 13th ritual, and the clock told us all of this. This is the secret to the clock we use every day. 12 plus 1, 13. 11 plus 2, 13. 10 plus 3, 13. 9 plus 4, 13. 8 plus 5, 13. 7 plus 6, 13. This planetary alignment is going to be so major. So if I was you, I would try to protect all of my energy because we're going to need it.
Matrix update. There is currently a...
Okay, I'm over here challenging what he talking about. Check it out. It's the 13th zodiac. Ophiuchus, a serpent, whatever I said. Why is my words off? Like, what's going on? What's going on? Anyhow, yes, Ophiuchus, the 13th constellation of the zodiac, is often depicted as a man holding a serpent. The constellation's name is Latin for serpent bearer. Ophiuchus is a large constellation straddling the celestial equator. Its name comes from the ancient Greek Ophiuchus, meaning serpent bearer, and it is commonly represented as a man grasping a snake. The serpent is represented by the constellation serpents. Can that have something to do with our Kundalini energy spiraling up? That's just a question for a friend. Let's keep going.
Fire breaking out in San Diego now. They're just making it more obvious to us how set up all these wildfires were in California. Like, they're saying that they don't even know how this one started. Just like the rest of them, that, oh, we don't know how it started. Any Americans that are watching this video, just keep aware of your surroundings. Keep aware of what this system is doing, especially in the US, because everything kind of happens. All these major events happen in the US first. No coincidence that President Trump, Elon Musk, you know, now that they're running the shop, you know, they're going to do more wildfires because they want to build their stupid AI smart city. A school just had to evacuate because of this wildfire that's breaking out in San Diego, because apparently it's spread pretty fast. And
Stacy, what's up?
They are just, I don't know what, it's just strange to me with these.
It is my intention that you are in a wonderful, magnificent mood, and you will be by the end of this presentation.
Reptilians, man, like, they are doing the most to the US right now.
When you know that the 9 ether beings are the real ETs and nobody else does.
They have no rhythm.
Everybody, get your roll on.
But they celebrate something, huh? Yo. Yo, chill out.
So, Council, the rise in the frequency, it's a natural occurrence. It's what's happening with the Kundalini, what you call the Schumann resonance. The earth is waking up. It's like the pulse of the planet. The frequency rate, the vibration, it's moving faster. Like I told you guys before, the earth was frozen up. The molecules and atoms were frozen. They were made stagnant. They weren't moving. That's where you got the ice. Mother Earth is waking up. She's shaking off the ice and all the dross. Her entire frequency field is modulating to a higher rate, fam. Again, the vibration is up. That means heat. That means energy. What's happening is you have a set of entities, these demons, these reptiles, who have come to try to shut down that awakening, to shut down the frequency rise. So they're trying to manufacture cold. They're trying to lower the frequency. The same thing they did when they first entered the reality. Remember, when they came through the breach, they slowed down the frequency of the molecules. They killed the carbon footprint and froze the world up. The carbon footprint is now expanding. The frequency is rising. It's heating up again. These same entities, the fallen from another dimension, the wickeds, need the frequency down. They need the cold. The reptiles need an overall cold atmosphere in order to operate. We are sun blood. We rock off of heat. We're made of light frequency. The hotter it gets, the more active we become. I
agree, because man, it's cold weather. I highly dislike cold weather. I don't even get to meditate as I normally do, because I'm so used to meditating under the sun. I'm not gonna share my natal chart with you guys, but as far as zodiac, I'm a Pisces. So yeah, I was born in the midst of transitioning into spring, but my natal chart is loud. It speaks very loud. So it's a reason why I resonate with the sun so much. You feel me? Let's keep going though. I'm gonna keep that to myself, because there's crazy and weird people on the internet. I don't got no time to be. I don't got the energy, the space, nor place to be giving ammunition to the dark covens and all of that in the back that be working against me. So I'm not feeding them ammo. However, listen, it's a reason why I resonate with the sun so much. Let's keep going.
Yeah, it's the cold-blooded reptiles. Their blood literally boils. They need the temperature to be moderated at a certain level. They can't take the extreme heats that our melanin, that our carbon, that our silicon can withstand. So they are the ones pushing the low frequency vibration and trying to cause the freeze. This is the magnetic field flux. But what the goofies are doing is causing their own demise, their own inevitable destruction. They're actually speeding it up. If they allow nature to do her thing in the natural processes, it would work out better for everyone. We're dealing with evil minds that are completely depraved. They want power and rulership. In this new frequency range, they cannot have that because all energy will be free. You will be living in a garden, a lush garden. Their material world won't stand. The plants, the trees, they expand in carbon. This world gets crippled when the carbon expands. So you're going to be living in a garden again, a tropical garden. The more water, the more plants, plus the heat, it's going to balance out to be the most beautiful tropical temperature for I and I, not for a reptile. So the reptiles from the quote unquote future, which is another dimension where they're trapped underground, they're coming back in time trying to terraform the planet, the realm, in their image, make the atmosphere where they can live. And again, they need the place to be filthy. They need it acidic. They need the air dirty to block the black hole sun. And they need the frequency low so it can be cold. So like the reptiles they are, they can operate. You remember the movie 30 Days of Night, when the vampires attack the people in Alaska. They can only come out when the sun goes away for 6 months, and they only can come where it's cold. Those are the tall whites, the white walkers, the vampire Borg, the vampire scourge. I've been telling you about them forever. Those are the cats that are fighting the frequency war against your people from another future, another dimension where you make the right choices and evolve into being your higher selves, a higher society. Those people are the ones coming back and helping you right now to defeat the reptilians because they broke the rules of non-intervention. They're entering other dimensions where they don't belong and taking advantage of the people and stealing their resources. Same thing their D-Wave quantum computer was designed to do. It's not one of them. These computers are all copies of other computers in different dimensions that create an evil network, a web, and they keep us all trapped in this web and feed off of us. The big spider, the Archon, feeds off of all of us trapped in this web of deceit, this digital energy.
Aren't evolved or ascended reptiles or reptilians called Archons? I think. Let me see if we could get that esoteric information real quick. Let's see. Hold on. Okay, let's finish the clip first. Yo, don't let me forget this. Please, don't let me forget. Please don't let me forget.
Web of reverse spin. We're breaking that web now, exiting based on the frequency rise. The web they created is short circuiting based on the frequency and the vibration of the field we're in now. So these goofy demons. Yeah, fam, the full video is up on the Patreon. You want to join the conduit? Click the link in the profile description or the link in the video description and rock with the family. Let's go.
George Washington.
Okay, hold on. I remember. Hold on now. One step at a time. Pull this back up. Let's go to ChatGPT to see if we can get that information out of ChatGPT. Let's prop him up first. What's up, chat? Hey, not much, just here ready to chat. What's up with you? All right, check it out. Are you aware of reptilians? Hypothetically, how you spell hypothetically? All right, damn, that's crazy. Hypothetically speaking. Yeah, I've heard about the reptilian conspiracy theories. They suggest that a race of reptilian aliens will shapeshift and be... Okay. All right. What's your take on them? I wanted to know, what are the ascended or evolved? Let's see if we can get this information, because this is esoteric information. Is it archons? Gotcha. Certain esoteric and conspiracy theories, the ascended or evolved beings are often. The term archons does come up in Gnostic texts. Archons are sometimes described as powerful otherworldly entities. Serve as controller. Dracos or Anunnaki. No, that's textbook stuff you're telling me, chat. You're telling me textbook stuff, bro. That's not the information I'm looking for. But, what are ascended reptilians called? The highest self or form that they take on? Question mark. I see what you're asking in the context of a. He's saying the same thing. Some sources might call them elder draconians or ancient reptilians to imply the deep connection. Come on, bro. Pause it if you may. I'm not going to read all of this, by the way. The Seraphim. Others describe them as taking on the title Seraphim. Seraphim with an M, meaning they're malevolent, in the sense of divine angelic-like beings. No. The M is for malevolent. So how are they angelic-like? No. In some accounts, they could be seen as trans-dimensional entities, meaning they exist on multiple planes of reality at once. Yeah, I'm going to try to get this information for y'all. I'm not going to continue with this because we run in circles with chat. You know, it's for a reason we run in circles with chat. But I tried to get the information out of chat. Let's keep going, though. Let's keep going, Hayden.
Flavor and racist. Thanksgiving celebrates Native genocide. Thomas Jefferson owns over 600 slaves. Christmas pagan holiday. Jesus wasn't his name.
Why does this keep coming over here?
I tell you guys all the time, everything is based on your perception. And from the vampire perspective, nothing they do is wrong. The way they treat you, the way they feed on you is not evil. They justify this perspective with things like the food chain. So on the food chain, you have you in your reality. You're the highest on the food chain. And everything else under you is literally there for you to feed on.
Before he continues, how about we flip it? We put alcohol at the bottom, deceased poultry and XYZ second, right? Then we put this dairy and fish third. Then we put wheat and grains fourth. And then we put fruits and vegetables at the very top. Let's keep going on.
You call them dumb animals, lesser species, and that somehow justifies you caging them, eating them, and treating them like animals. Well, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. And like the Bible says, the way you treat the least of us is the way you treat the greatest of us. What this means is when you do those things to the animals and you sign this food chain contract, you become part of the food chain, even though you don't realize you're not the highest in the food chain. So above you on the food pyramid is the eye. And in that eye, which is actually an anus, yes, it's not an all-seeing eye. It's an anus. It's the all-stinking anus. Up in that all-stinking anus sits the vampire elite. And they are higher than you on the food chain. And in the hierarchy that you've accepted, they're allowed to feed on you just like you feed on the animals. So again, from their perception, what they're doing is not evil. It's part of the natural order of things, even though we all know it's unnatural. They're sociopaths, they're psychopaths, they're narcissists. What do you expect? They're going to justify their evil by any means, because evil people don't think they're evil. Even these reptiles don't think they're evil. They believe what they're doing, again, is part of the natural order. Check the psychology of it. You feed on the lesser animals because they're just dumb animals. They have no feelings, no brains, no empathy, no family ties. You consider them just walking meat. Look at yourself from that perspective. You're out here murdering each other, killing each other, raping each other, robbing each other, letting each other starve in the streets. You will watch a child starve. What do you think you look like from the perspective of the hierarchy? You are an animal. You've relegated yourself to the place of a beast based on your choices and your actions. So based on the contract that you signed for the food pyramid, you are an animal because you couldn't be part of the hierarchy of the food pyramid unless you were an animal, aka a goyim. So, with that being said, these reptilians and vampires can feed off of you legally because you signed a contract to treat the other lesser beings the same way. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. The way you treat the least of us is the way you treat the greatest of us. So if you do it to that one, it can be done to you. If you bully someone, you can be bullied. So again, from the perspective of the vampire elite, they're not doing anything wrong based on how you act like an animal towards yourself. So if you want to break the curse for real and really start defeating these vampires, it begins before you take up the sword. You got to take up the scripture first. You got to start moving as original man, not as an animal. Once you get back into your man status, then you can't be treated like an animal. Once you start treating each other with love and respect, then everything has to treat you with love and respect. That's how these contracts work. Once you put yourself or relegate yourself into the place of an animal, you get treated like an animal on the food pyramid. Go look up the food pyramid. It's right here for you. You're a part of that. Again, you just didn't realize you're not the highest on it. That's why they lied to you. That's why they keep you in ignorance. That's why they got you so self-centered. Because if you opened your mind and connected with the all, you could see everything as a part of yourself. And you would realize that the thing that makes you special is not because you're so unique, you little snowflake. No, it's because you're part of something greater, not separate. Now you're starting to see the light. Oh, hopefully for your sake. Anyway, all my real ones, salute. Bang. Okay, counsel, to put it as simple as possible, what it means is if you do evil, evil can be done to you. And yes, I know in this wicked world, even when you do good, evil things happen or bad things happen. That's part of your test. Will you fold? Will you break based on the fact that life is unfair? Or will...
That goes back to what we were talking about, alchemizing and transmuting negative into positive. 1 and 2. He just said being part of the food chain, which we saw the Blade franchise show us the depiction on film when they was in the chemically induced coma being harvested for their flesh and blood. But it was speculation and entertainment, right? Let's keep going.
Will you man up or woman up and stand for what's right regardless of the circumstance? See, if you fold, You're no better than the wicked. If you go out there and start doing wickedness based on what you claimed happened to you, then you're no better than the wicked, because that's literally what they're doing. They're justifying their evil based on what they claimed happened to them from back in the heavens. They are narcissists. They will never admit when they're wrong. They will never take accountability. So everything they do is to prove that someone else is wrong. So right now they're trying to prove to the universe that you humans are less than dogs and deserve everything they're doing to you. Please prove them wrong. All you have to do is spiral up and stand in your man status.
Parents of trans species kids, what are we doing about Donald Trump getting rid of the trans species child tax credit?
Excuse me. Getting rid of the what?
Y'all hear this?
Because for the past 4 years since Biden got in office, I've been receiving $12,000 a year because...
Repeat that slowly. You've been receiving what?
Is that why they coercing and supporting what she said? I'm not even going to repeat that word, but you heard what she said. That kind of species. Is this why they condoning that in the offspring, in the youth? Because they getting $12K a year. People so damn money hungry, yo. Is that what it is? Let's keep listening.
My son identifies as a cat, and that's counted as a disability.
I don't.
Well, let me rephrase that. She said her son identifies as a cat. Let's take this from the top.
For the past 4 years since Biden got in office, I've been receiving $12,000 a year because...
Repeat that slowly. You've been receiving what?
My son identifies as a cat, and that's counted as a disability.
Yeah.
I don't think I can even reply to what you just said. Not get a community violation.
So they sent me $1,000 a month to help with raising him and his...
$1K a month for people claiming that they identify as a whole entire other species. Her offspring identifies as a cat. I'm a Lyran Starseed. You don't hear me saying that out my mouth. Yo, B. It's crazy out here, B.
Transition and all that.
Excuse my ignorance. Has transitioned to a cat?
But Donald Trump's getting rid of that. So what are we going to do? Because I've been using that to pay for my mortgage payment. Well,
Greed. You see that, right?
Half of it, because my mortgage payment is $2,000.
I've been using that. Well, let me rephrase that. She been using that to pay her mortgage. Is the money even going to the offspring who claims to be identifying as a cat? Or are you doing this and taking that money for self-satisfaction? Yeah, it's crazy out here, bro. Like, what's good, B? Like, yo.
But what are we going to do? Like, I feel like
Either I'm slow. Yeah, that sky is beautiful today. Or that's some crazy math you just did.
In this bind financially because my son, since he identifies as a cat, the school doesn't really tolerate his cat-like behaviors.
Yeah, this narrator got it.
Hey, yo, a Georgia school teacher.
Oh, bro. Yeah, y'all know I really want to say a lot, but the community guidelines be doing some real weird rainbow-like stuff. The rainbow-like activities. The rainbow-like tactics, the rainbow-like strikes that they throw at me with this shadow banning and all this nonsense they do in the back. Yo, it's crazy out there, yo. Yo, like, I'm not even going to apologize for being insensitive. Absolutely not. My youth and offspring is not identifying as, like, what? You heard Trump at the inauguration, right? There's only 2 jump-offs. There's only 2 genders, male and female humanoid. Yo, yo. Ah, man, let's go. Let's get it, Haven. Yo.
Teacher was arrested for slapping a 5th grader. In response to the 5th grader.
Let's listen to this. Hold on.
Hey, yo, a Georgia school teacher was arrested.
Remember to have fun, laugh, and smile, people. Just remember that, man. This is the final clip. Get ready. I'm telling you now to get ready. Get ready because just get ready.
Arrested for slapping a 5th grader. In response to the 5th grader, little boy, calling her Mr. Lady. The school teacher's mugshot is now available. And a lot of people are looking at this mugshot and wondering just what the heck led this teacher to slap a 5th grader who called her Mr. Lady. Now, I'm not going to be the one to make any assumptions about this entire case at all. From a journalistic perspective,
yeah, I've seen this already.
I'm certainly going to display this school teacher's mugshot.
That's a good way to close out.
And you'll have to take it from there.
Yeah. Let's take the clip from the back because he knew what he was doing, y'all. He knew what he was doing, getting ready to prop you up like, yo, a 5th grader got slapped for calling the teacher Mr. Lady. Yeah. Let's go back. Let's go back.
Hey, yo, a Georgia school teacher was arrested for slapping a 5th grader. In response to the 5th grader, little boy, calling her Mr. Lady. The school teacher's mugshot is now available. And a lot of people are looking at this mugshot and wondering just what the heck led this teacher to slap a 5th grader who called her Mr. Lady. Now, I'm not going to be the one.
Like, he propping you up so that, no, I'm not going to be the one. Yeah, he know what he's doing. He knew what he was doing.
To make any assumptions about this entire case at all. From a journalistic perspective, I'm certainly going to display this school teacher's mugshot. And you'll have to take it from there.
Yeah, let me mute it because I need this to stay in here. I do not want them to copyright this. Not this clip. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Fucking.
Oh, see? Yo, huh? That was a good laugh, Haven. I think this is a good presentation as well. You know what I'm saying? This presentation, people, like I told you guys, I'm going to be doing on and off. I'm probably going to rejuvenate. I'm probably going to rest and rejuvenate over the recycle, aka weekend for the people in the back. But I think I'm going to go back to doing on and off. Presentation, one rotation, take a relaxed rotation, and then do presentation on and off, flip-flop. You know what I'm saying? Anyhow, it is my intention that you are in a wonderful, magnificent mood. If you did not have a wonderful, magnificent rotation, may all be well with you. You know what I'm saying? Yo, listen, we all going through hardships. We all going through balance and energy changes. And just all of this. We're all going through this transition. It may feel like you're alone, but you are not alone. It just feels like it. Anyhow, full disclaimer, this video is for entertainment purposes only. Everything you see on this channel is merely speculation. Viewer discretion is advised. Please do your own homework and research for proper discernment. We just use these videos to escape the chaos going on the external world, in the external world outside of ourselves. Now, y'all know what's up, man. If you've been here from the beginning, I wish you nothing but pure abundance, balance, harmony, love, prosperity, strength, unity, and authenticity. If you're new to the channel, like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you be notified when we go up. Anyone and everyone that has ever sown a seed with me, it will be returned 100-fold as the Most High is using you as divine vessel to divinely support yours truly, because it's all about divine support. I just want to say grace, gratitude, thanks, peace, and prosperity to you and yours. It never goes unnoticed. It really does help the channel, the foundation of our well-being. Cash App and PayPal links are in the description if you would like to do the same. For the people in the back, they are not obligated. Let me repeat that for the people in the back. They are not obligated. And one more time, big, huge, gigantic shout out to Eric McAllister for sending a Cash App donation of $10 in the previous presentation. My apologies, I didn't get to react live because I'll be having my phone on D&D when we go up. However, grace, gratitude, and thanks, man. It went a long way and got me some banana chips and some dates that I ran through like a pair of cookies and gummies this rising. I walked down to the supermarket. Well, I didn't even walk down. I'm lying. I rode a bicycle with my bicycle that I use for fitness. I rode it over there, got the dates and banana chips, got home, and went to town. I ain't waste no time. I went to town. You know what I'm saying? I enjoyed it. So grace, gratitude, thanks. As I said, it really goes a long way. Little do you guys know, the things that I have going on in the background sometimes are crazy, insane, unbearable, whatever words you want to use. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. Blissful blessings to everyone. Grace, gratitude, and thanks, KN. Grace, gratitude, and thanks, Kennedy. Gace. Grace, gratitude, and thanks, Stacy. Grace, gratitude, and thanks, Corey. All of y'all for coming through and enjoying the presentation on this Friday, as I know y'all could be doing something better. It's Friday night. Ain't no telling. Y'all could be doing family things. Y'all could be doing personal things. Y'all could be healing. Y'all could be whatever you could be doing. You could be doing that instead of rocking out with me. However, you came through to rock out with me for what? 1 hour and 11 minutes? Wow. 1 hour and 11 minutes. I'm going to try to keep that there. Haven, I love you guys. You know what's up, man. Love and unity to all of you guys. Keep it. Just keep it. Love and unity, you guys. I'm out. Safe travel to Astros. I'll see y'all next time.